Welcome to the Book Hackers Podcast. I'm Cindy Minear.
I'm Tammie Chrin, and we are the co-founders of the Book Hackers Club. If you're listening to this, you probably are a self-publisher who's ready to grow your business, and that's exactly why we're here. What is a book hacker, you ask? A book hacker is a self-publisher who is growing their business by creating books that provide value for their target audience while building a sustainable business.
We'll cover marketing, branding, sales, and everything in between. If you're ready to fast-track the growth of your self-publishing business, you've come to the right place. Our goal is simple: to help you think and act like an entrepreneur. Every Thursday, we'll share tips and resources designed to help you master all aspects of your self-publishing business while having fun along the way.
Ready? Let's start. Welcome to the Book Hackers Show. What is a book hacker? A book hacker is a self-publisher who is growing their business by creating books that provide value for their target audience while building a sustainable business. I'm Tammie Chrin.
And I'm Cindy Minear, your host of the Book Hacker Show. And today we're going to tell you how to increase your book sales without spending more money on ads. Let's get started.
That sounds good to me, Cindy. So, I bet everyone listening would love to generate more book sales without spending more money on ads. Isn't that right, Cindy?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. We are going to show you how to do that by adding A+ content, and I'll pass it back to Cindy and she'll tell you more about it.
Thanks, Tammie. A+ content is the content you see on a book's sales page below from the publisher. It's crucial for getting people to buy your book after they click through to your book details page. This content is going to make your listing more visually appealing, and you can show things like an image of your book cover, images of your interior pages, and it's just really important in telling people why they want to buy your book and why your book is so great. Can you tell everybody the types of things they should be putting into their A+ content, Tammie?
Sure. So the first thing you need to include in your A+ content is mock-ups of your book. If you aren't sure how to create mock-ups, refer back to episode 22, where we talked about several methods of creating book mock-ups. You will want to include mock-ups of your front cover, inside pages of your book. You should also include a list of things included in your book and the benefits your target audience will get from using your book. I'll pass it back to Cindy, and she can tell you the types of things not to include in your A+ content.
Thanks, Tammie. Amazon's guidelines include a list of the things you cannot include in your A+ content. These include pricing, promotional details or discounts, promotion references such as affordable, cheap, bonus, free, or language directing customers to purchase, such as a buy now, add to cart, get yours now, or shop with us. You also cannot have time-sensitive information such as now, new, latest, yet, on sale now, or reference to holidays.
That's good information. And some other things you can not include are comparisons to competitors, shipping details, guaranteed information, and links to sites outside of Amazon. The complete list of A+ content restrictions are in the KDP help pages. We will add the link to them in the show notes. It is so important to know and follow KDP rules, so be sure and read them before you create your A+ content. Speaking of creating A+ content, can you tell the listeners how to create it, Cindy?
Sure. Amazon gives you 14 different modules to choose from for your A+ content. You can include up to 5 modules per A+ content. It doesn't say this anywhere, but I found this out when trying to include 6 one time, and it wouldn't let you add any more after you had 5. So just be aware you can only have 5.
There you go.
Before you start creating your content, I recommend that you go through and look up best-selling books in your niche and get an idea of the types of information that other people are included so that you then know the types of things you should put in your A+ content. Never copy anyone else's A+ content. Instead, just use it to inspire your own creativity. There are specific size requirements for the graphic component of each one of these modules, so be sure to check the size requirements before creating your A+ content graphics. My favorite tool for creating A+ content is Canva. I like it so much that I created a set of A+ content templates that you can use for both 8.5 by 11 and 6 by 9 sized books. We'll add links to them in the show notes too. I'll hand it back over to Tammie to tell you what to do after you create your A+ content.
Thanks, Cindy. And to add A+ content, click on the marketing from your KDP dashboard, then choose your marketplace and click on Start Creating A+ Content. You can then click on Add Module to add each module you created for your A+ content. And after adding all of them, click on Next. Apply the ASIN, where you will cut and paste the ASIN for the book you're adding this content to. Click on Apply Content, then click on Next, Review, and Submit. After reviewing it, click on Submit for approval. The first time you submit A+ content, it can take a few days to get reviewed. After the first one is approved, your A+ content is usually approved instantly. After you submit it, you will receive an email letting you know your A+ content was approved or why it was rejected. Don't worry, this isn't as complicated as it sounds. Cindy has something to help you out with it, don't you, Cindy?
Yes, I do, Tammie. I created an A+ content cheat sheet to help you with every step of the process. We'll drop a link to it in the show notes. I want to challenge each and every one of you listening to go and add A+ content to every single one of your books. It's definitely going to help you convert people who are looking at your book listing on Amazon into buyers of your book. I've been adding it slowly to all of my books, and I've definitely noticed a difference. My sales have absolutely increased for the books that I have A+ content on. So I really want you to go add it because it's so important and it's going to get you more book sales.
Yep, and we all want book sales.
So true. That wraps up pretty much our discussion on A+ content.
Great. So here's a recap on what we discussed in this episode. A+ content is the content you see on the book sales page below from the publisher. Adding A+ content is a great way to increase book sales without spending more on ads. There are 14 modules to choose from creating your A+ content. Canva is a great tool to be using A+ content. And for a step-by-step instructions on A+ content, download Cindy's A+ content cheat sheet. In our next episode, we'll talk about how not to burn out during the holidays. And we appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us.
If you like what we're sharing on the Book Hackers Show, join our Book Hackers Club, where we dive deeper into helping you build a strong and sustainable self-publishing business. Go to bookhackers.us, that's bookhackers.us, and join us every Thursday if you're ready to turn your self-publishing into a sustainable business. We would be very grateful if you would like, follow, share, and subscribe to the Book Hackers Show. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening. Join Cindy and Tammie each week for tips to help grow your self-publishing business. Don't forget to like and follow us on social media, as well as share with others who could benefit from our advice. Our website is bookhackers.us.